MCSA Windows Server 2012 Exam 412 Configuring Advanced Windows Server 2012 Services Module 6. In Module 6 we're going to be talking about implementing Active Directory Certificate Services. Lesson 1 is PKI Overview. We're going to look at overview of PKI. Lesson 2 is deploying CA, Certification Authority. Lesson 3 is deploying and managing certificate templates. Then we have a lab which is deploying and configuring a CA hierarchy. Lesson 1, PKI Overview. We're going to look at what is PKI. We're going to look at what are the components of a PKI solution. We're going to look at what's a CA, the overview of Active Directory Certificate Server role in 2012, and new features of Active Directory Certificate Services in Windows Server 2012. What is PKI? Public Key Infrastructure, and what does it do? PKI includes encryption technology, processes, services, and software that assist an organization in secure communication and business transactions. PKI provides confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non-repudiation. It gives you all that. That means the information being sent is confidential, that the information has not been modified. That's integrity. That's actually coming from that person is authentic. And non-repudiation means whoever sends it, they cannot deny the send is attached to them. What are the components of a PKI solution? Include the Certification Authority. Certification Authority issues and manages digital certificates for computers, services, and users. When you deploy the CA, Certification Authority, you actually deploy PKI in your organization. Then we also have the digital certificates. This is like your electronic passport. It proves your identity. Digital certificates as electronic credentials that are associated with a public key and a private key. Can be used to authenticate users and other devices on the network. Also, digital certificate makes the software or code is run from a trusted source. Certificate templates. Certificate template describe the content and purpose of a digital certificate. For example, when requesting a certificate from a Active Directory Certificate Services Enterprise CA, whoever is requesting the certificate will be able to, depending on his access, to select a variety of certificate type based on the certificate templates. Example would be user and code signing. Other one, certificate revocation list is another component of PKI. Certificate revocation lists are complete digitally signed list of certificate that has been revoked. These are published periodically. So it's used to verify a certificate revocation status. Online responder are part of online certificate status protocol. It's role service Windows Server 2000 and 2012. For example, online responder can receive a request to check for revocation of a certificate without requiring the client to download the entire CRL. So the online responder speed up checking revocation status of a certificate. Then we have public key based application and services. These are application or services that support public key encryption. Then we have certificate and certificate management tools. These management tools can be command line or GUI based. Okay, they can use to configure CAs, can use to recover archive private key. We can use this certificate and CA management tool to import and export keys and certificates. We can use them to publish CA certificate and CRL. Also manage issued certificates. Other components includes authority information access, CAIA and CDP. This determines the location where a CA certificate can be found and validated. Then we have the hardware security module. This is an optional secure cryptographic hardware device. This can accelerate the cryptographic processing for managing digital certificates. In a highly secured environment, you will have an HSM. Your HSM normally is attached to a computer. This is optional, you don't have to have that. What are CA? A CA is a well-designed and highly trusted service in an enterprise. They provide users and computers with certificates. They also manage and publish the CRL. And sometimes they respond to OCSP requests. That's your CA. You can install a CA in your environment by deploying Active Directory Certificate Services role on Windows Server 2012. The first CA, when you install the first CA, establish the PKI in the network. Overview Active Directory Certificate Service Server role on Windows Server 2012. The role service of ADCS include the CA, Certificate Authority. This is the entity that issues certificate to users, computer and services. CA Web Enrollment is a method to issue and renew certificate for users by going to the secure website. Also include Online Responder. We already discussed it. Includes Network Device Enrollment Service. With this component, routers, switches, and other network devices can obtain certificate from a PKI or Active Directory Certificate Services. You also have Certificate Enrollment Web Service, allow users to enroll for certificate online. This secure website, they can enroll there. New features of Active Directory Certificate Service Windows Server 2012. It fully integrates with Server Manager. Then from Server Manager you can install it there. You can also manage certificate services using PowerShell. Yeah, that's also included in Windows Server 2012. New certificate template version. Also support for automatic renewal of certificates for non-domain joint computers. Support for virtual smart card is also available. We have public and private CA. Public CA is something like Verizon, commercial. These are trusted by many external clients. You have to apply for them. They're expensive. Then we have the internal private CA. That's the one you set up within your organization.